friend Jimmy Strickland. I'm Kip Twitchell. We've been helping Jimmy here for a number of weeks. What happened here?
We had a tornado.
You had a tornado?
On the 29th of April, we were here and new storms were in the area. And we had gone downstairs at one point and sat there for a while and nothing happened. So we decided we just go back up and relax in the dark.
Yeah.
The electricity was out. We had a lantern going. And we had our granddaughter call. And she was talking about the storm was in the area. We heard a long thunder before it quit. Like you'd never heard before that. And I went into the front door, so opened the door, the pressure just cracked down. And I knew something was downstairs now. First time in 53 years she did what I told her to when I told her to do it. But anyway, she grabbed her purse and we went downstairs, and just as we got to the bottom of the steps, and I got her set down, the laundry room window blew out, and then all this other racket just going on. You could see things flying by up those steps, and insulation started coming down on us, and one of the pictures on the wall from us. But then things got really quiet. We came back up the stairs, and there was a man at the front door. Wanted to know if we was all right. We found out later he was a storm chaser.
Yeah.
He saw this storm coming toward us, so he was going away from us, and then came back and got us.
Yeah.
And I blame my wife for that, because she's been wanting a new couch.
A new couch.
A new couch.
So
And
that's on the plan here, somewhere amidst all of this.
hopefully we'll get a new couch.
So tell us about your life before the tornado. You were a firefighter.
I spent 32 years on the Dallas Fire Department, 2 years on the police department there in Dallas.
Yeah.
And I've been retired 17 years, and we've lived here, and we've been involved with the Lions Club.
Yeah. So I get the sense, Mr. Strickland, from your work as a firefighter, you have a feeling of you know what service feels like.
We've always been on the other end of it.
Yeah.
This has been really, really hard.
Yeah.
To accept.
Yeah.
People like your group that's been down here weekend after weekend and after weekend. It's just unbelievable, the outpouring of help that I've seen.
So tell me how you felt throughout your life in giving service. How did that bless you in giving service on the fire department and in your Lions Club service?
Well, that's just what you do. That's just part of life. That was we had memos that came out from the city of Dallas to our fire station. On the bottom of that memo, it said the only reason you are here is to serve the citizens of Dallas.
Yeah.
And that meant a lot to me. Service has been a part of my life always.
So you go out and fight fires and help people in the most terrible situation they're ever in their lives, right? You'd see them right there. You were on the front lines with them at that moment. You go home and certainly it's important to get a paycheck and important to be able to support your family. But I suspect in the same way that so many of the people that I'm bringing out here to serve you, I know when they drive home, they have some good feelings in their hearts about the time they've spent here and the difference they've made. I suspect you felt that over the course of your life.
I have, but it's in different situations.
Yes.
You get that feeling.
Yes.
But like I say, I've never been on that end of it.
No.
And it's hard to accept. The characters that I'm seeing and the people that come down here. One of your guys was in Arkansas last weekend. They came through Canton, and he said, "Well, we're pretty close to Canton. Why don't we go down there and work a while?"
Yeah.
This was he and his son. And that's 45 miles out of the way.
Yeah.
Off of Interstate 30 down to here. But but they came by and worked, and I just happened to drive by and see that they were doing it. Otherwise, if I hadn't been over here, I don't guess I'd ever known they had done that.
They've done that.
They just sneaked in and did it.
It made a difference too.
It did. It did.
So
And they found things out here that just little things that wouldn't mean anything to anybody.
no,
You know, they found things out in the pasture and they brought it to you, and knowing that it might mean something to you. Just like just a few minutes ago, the lady handed me a handful of marbles
yes,
that belonged to my wife,
yes,
and she had
childhood,
in a,
childhood.
right, right. We had those in a vase in our bedroom, and that was gone.
Found a set of marbles in the
And
field.
a part of a nativity scene that she had up on the mantle that was gone.
Yeah.
I don't know how we kept from starting a fire. There was a lantern on the mantle that was lit.
Yep.
It's gone.
It's gone.
You have no idea where that
Or
went.
went.
And you'd think that fell in the house somewhere and might have started a fire, but
Right.
it didn't. We
Didn't
never
start
seen it. We've had things that blew away out here that was just unbelievable.
So, how long? You know, we've been working a lot on trees, on your fence lines and such. If you didn't have help on this sort of thing, how long would it take you to get
Years. Not just months, years.
years?
It'd take years.
There was
And I'd be going through a saw blade every day, probably.
well, and so one of the just south of here, another set of people had a tornado come through just a mile from here, and the insurance people came and said, "Yeah, the house, we got it. We'll take care of that." And then I understand they handed them the $500 check for clearing their 3 acres of wooded land. You know, $500 isn't going to pay for the gas to run the chainsaws to clear that property. They lived with it for years to try to clear that sort of thing, get back to have the land be usable in some way.
And the trees that are here, they've been hit so hard. It's going to be years and years before they're back to any kind of normal. We've had a tornado in a town about 15 miles from here 2 years ago, and you can still drive down the highway and see where that went through. Where the trees are dead. But it just it'll take years for anything to be back to.
Well, and so, you know, the work we're doing isn't just for you, Mr. Strickland. There's members of our church, Mormon Helping Hands, that are helping in dozens of places and been doing it for the last 6 weeks, 7 weeks, and we all come away feeling great about our work we've been able to do.
And that's all you get, a great feeling.
We get a great feeling. But what more do you want? I
Well,
mean,
I know.
you can't go to a store and buy that, can you?
No.
No, you can't go to a store and buy that. What would you want to tell if we showed this video if we showed those people what you felt? Just as an example, look right there in the camera. Tell
This is it's overwhelming. The feeling of just being overwhelmed with the help that this group has provided. It's unbelievable how many people have come down and taken their time that they could be out playing somewhere, spending time with their family, and some of them have brought their families, and they're spending their time here instead of doing things that are pleasurable to them.
Yeah, I think most of them have found that this is an unexpectedly pleasurable activity for them as well, because they come away from here
It's just
with service.
it's mind-boggling. I just can't believe it, and there's no way to repay
No, but
what
Mr.
you
Strickland,
have done.
Mr. Strickland, your work in the Lions Club and your work in Dallas Fire Department, I think that there might be a little evening of the ledger here in the work we've been able to give you, and my belief is that over the course of, we're all eternal beings, we're going to live. Death is not the end of us. That in the long term, that those ledgers do get balanced. They get balanced in the long term, and we're glad to see. You've become a good friend. I tell my family, Mr. Strickland, talk to Mr. Strickland today. He's become my good friend. And I
Sure have.
getting to know you.
And I never met
No,
you.
we never would have come to know each other.
And the distance y'all have driving to come down here to do this,
Well,
it's
90 minutes.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate your sharing with us a few of those feelings.
All right.
And I'll edit this video and I'll give you a link to it, and we'll share this with some of the people that have come to help.
Okay. All right. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Okay.